Welcome. Welcome. Good afternoon. My name is Sarah Marshall, President of SUNY Downstate Medical Center, College of Nursing Honor Society. I would like to thank you for joining us this afternoon for Sigma Theta Tau International Psi Tau Chapter Chartering and Induction Ceremony. We have worked very hard as an honor society to get to the point of becoming a chapter of Sigma Theta Tau International, and we have a full agenda this afternoon. We'll be granted a charter as a chapter of Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing. We'll be inducting a distinguished group of members into our new chapter of STTI, and then we'll install the leaders of our new chapter. At this time, I would like to introduce our chartering officer, Dr. Lori Carbo Porter. Dr. Porter is serving her second term as the Board of Directors of Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing. She's Associate Provost of Academic Affairs at Excelsior College in Albany, New York, and has been an educator for over 25 years. Her research has focused on clinical competence, performance, assessment, motivation, and validation of students in non-traditional learning environments. Her area of clinical expertise is population health. Importantly, she has been an active member of Sigma Theta Tau for over 25 years. Please join me in welcoming our chartering officer, Dr. Lori Carbone Porter.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm so happy to be here this evening to celebrate this wonderful occasion with you. And I welcome you all to the Honor Society of Nursing Sigma Theta Tau International Psi Tau Chapter Chartering Ceremony. I'm delighted you are here to celebrate this very special occasion with us. First, I would like to take a moment to introduce your chapter leaders who will be installed into office today. Please rise and remain standing when I call your name. We'll hold our applause until everyone is standing. President, Ms. Sarah Marshall. It's hard. Vice President, Ms. Patricia DeFusco. Counselor, Dr. Maria Rosario Sims and Dr. Susan Saladino. Treasurer, Dr. Nellie Bailey. Secretary, Dr. Veronica Phillips Arakian. Leadership Succession Chair, Colleen Kumar. Governance Committee Chair, Dr. Maria Rosario Sims, and Directors Joseph Jennis, Layla Sadham, Mary Germain, and Shirley Gerard. Thank you. Thank you very much. You can be seated. I know the amount of work it takes to become a chapter of STTI. It takes a very dedicated team of committed people to get an honor society to the point of chartering. On behalf of Sigma Theta Tau International's Board of Directors, I commend your commitment and effort in making possible the chartering of a chapter at SUNY Downstate Medical Center. What an honor. Without your leadership and persistence, this extraordinary accomplishment would not have been possible. You should feel very proud. I think we should offer each member of this team another round of applause. This also takes institutional support. And I'm so glad leadership from SUNY Downstate Medical Center and the College of Nursing are here to join us in our celebration today. I would like to recognize some of these honored guests. Please rise and remain standing when I call your name. Dr. Kadron Gwynn, Dr. Daisy Cruz Richmond, Dr. Waltris, and other honored guests, Ms. Gloria Chan, Cynthia Margalat, representing Margaret Jackson, CNO of the University Hospital of Brooklyn, Representative Yvette Clark from the 9th Congressional District, and New York City Council member Matthew Eugene. Thank you for being here. SUNY Upstate's mission of providing outstanding education and lifelong learning opportunities for nurses, physicians, scientists, and other healthcare professionals, advancing knowledge through cutting-edge research and translating it into practice, caring for and improving the lives of globally diverse communities, and fostering an environment that embraces cultural diversity, all very much align with Sigma Theta Tau International's mission. The forming of this chapter is a wonderful way to come together to augment the good work of both organizations. I have faith that good things will happen. Thank you for being here. At this time, I'd like to ask another one of our honored guests to the podium. Vice President and Chief of Staff of SUNY Downstate Medical Center, Dr. Gwynn. Please come forward.
Good afternoon. I have the pleasure of representing Dr. Wayne J. Riley, who is the newest president of SUNY Downstate. My name is Kedron Gwynn. I know you look at it on the program and you probably say Kedron. I apologize for that. That's my mom's fault. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Believe it or not, it looks like Kedron, but I actually have a twin brother whose name is Kedron, spelled without the Y. So, without further ado, again, Dr. Riley really wanted to be here today, as this is a very, very special time. I was talking to Sarah just minutes ago and learned that purple is the color of, this royal event. And it just so happens that I wore my purple tie in honor of this event, if you can believe that. But again, this is a great honor for SUNY Downstate, an absolute great honor. 135,000 members in 90 countries. The TAW, I'm sorry, what is it? Sigma Theta, no, I got the chapter, Psi Tau chapter, the Psi Tau chapter. It's an honor for us to have this chapter among other student organizations and student chapters and of international organizations on this campus. But this one is certainly a grand event for us, and we are so very proud of those who have put in the time, effort to make this happen. It's going to be certainly an honor for our students to have this as an opportunity to make connections around the world, in New York, and around the country. So we're extremely proud of those who've done the work, extremely proud of our new inductees or soon-to-be inductees, and just congratulations. And we, again, thank you for welcoming us. We've had an amazing welcoming experience so far, and we look forward to continuing our work here and making SUNY Downstate an even better place. So thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Quinn. So let's begin our chapter chartering ceremony induction. For more than 90 years, Sigma Theta Tau International, or STTI, has been recognized and celebrating nursing excellence in scholarship, leadership, and service. The Honor Society was founded in 1922 by 6 nurses from Indiana University. From these 6 founding members, our organization has grown to more than 135,000 active members in over 90 countries around the world. STTI has more than 500 chapters worldwide. STTI also collaborates with several global organizations to improve the health of the world's people, including representation at the United Nations. This offers members the opportunity to extend their reach outside of their communities. We are excited and filled with pride to welcome our newest chapter inductees here today into our diverse and global membership. Welcome. STTI members are leaders at all levels of the healthcare industry. STTI only extends membership to students in baccalaureate and graduate nursing programs who have demonstrated superior academic achievement, academic integrity, and professional leadership potential, and to nurse leader candidates exhibiting exceptional achievements in nursing. Our membership includes top-notch nursing and midwifery executives, clinicians, educators, researchers, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and more. You are among this distinguished group of nurses, students, and professionals who have met or exceeded the rigorous standards required to receive an invitation to Sigma Theta Tau, and you truly deserve our congratulations. The leadership and scholarship that you have displayed represent the essence of the society. You are Sigma Theta Tau. We are Sigma Theta Tau. Sigma Theta Tau, taken from the Greek words meaning love, courage, and honor. These are the Greek letters chosen by our founders to be the society's name, as they believe them to be the enduring values and at the root of our profession. Our crest, which adorns your membership certificate, symbolizes these enduring values, reminding us of our commitment to wisdom and discernment as represented by the I, service, professional endeavor, and leadership and strength of leadership as represented by the pillars of stone at the right and left, and knowledge as represented by the lamp. Our key embedded in the membership pin reminds us of our charge to uphold love, courage, and honor, and is a symbol of scholarship. The cup denotes the satisfaction of professional life. The circle with its 6 stars or 6 purple stones represents our 6 founding members. And the lamp is the lamp of knowledge. The letters in black represent our charge. Remember that our key symbolizes your commitment to nursing excellence. The purpose of this ceremony is not only to honor you as a new member and celebrate your successes, but it also serves as our pledge to you. Our pledge to support you throughout your nursing career and to be a lifelong resource for you. This support will come in part through the opportunity to participate in STTI's communities of interest, mentoring programs, and academies. You will also have access to benefits such as continuing nursing education courses, the Journal of Nursing Scholarship, worldviews of evidence-based nursing, and reflections on nursing leadership. Your induction is not the end, not the culmination of your scholarly or professional achievements. Instead, your induction signifies the beginning of your membership journey, the start of your involvement with a global network of nursing peers and mentors who are here to guide and support you wherever your nursing career may take you. This brings us to the chartering portion of our ceremony. Your Nursing Honor Society at SUNY Downstate Medical Center College of Nursing has demonstrated its commitment to nursing excellence, met the requirements for establishing a chapter, and was approved to become an STTI chapter. Will the following Nursing Honor Society representatives please come forward? Ms. Sarah Marshall, Honor Society President, and Dr. Nellie Bailey, Honor Society Treasurer. As representatives of your Honor Society, do you know and accept the purposes of the Honor Society of Nursing, Sigma Theta Tau International?
Yes, we, the members of this Nursing Honor Society, have studied the purposes of the Honor Society of Nursing, Sigma Theta Tau International, and we accept them as the model for our own endeavors.
On the recommendation of the Honor Society of Nursing, Sigma Theta Tau International Board of Directors, and by the power vested in me as the chartering officer, I am pleased to announce your chapter will be named Psi Tau Chapter, chapter number 545 of the Honor Society. Step over here. First, I provided a replica of the top portion of the charter. After tonight, you'll receive your actual charter with all of your charter members' names inscribed. Next, I present you with the plaque and the coat of arms. This symbolizes the ideals of STTI, and it's inscribed with your chapter's name and the chartering name. And your chapter may choose to display the charter and the coat of arms as a symbol of your commitment to the Sigma Theta Tau Honor Society of Nursing.
On behalf of the prospective members, I am honored to accept this charter and coat of arms plaque for the Psi Tau chapter at SUNY Downstate Medical Center College of Nursing. We are proud to become a chapter and pledge our commitment to nursing excellence and STTI purposes.
Thank you. Will Dr. Daisy Cruz Richmond, Dean of the College of Nursing, please come forward and recognize anyone else wishing to congratulate the chapter for receipt of its coat of arms? Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening. First, I would like to thank you all for joining us to today's special occasion. This is another milestone in the College of Nursing. This evening, we will pay special tribute to those who will be inducted to the Sigma Theta Tau International, the International Honor Society in Nursing. As Dean of the College of Nursing and on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students, my congratulations to all of you. We are enormously proud of your achievements. Let us give them a round of applause. Thank you. Membership to this prestigious organization is by invitation only, and only to those who have demonstrated excellent academic achievement, leadership potential, and a commitment to advancing the nursing profession. We will also recognize nurses for their leadership and significant contributions to the profession of nursing. Thank you for your leadership. To all inductees, you represent the best of nursing. You are the embodiment of scholarship, professionalism, and integrity. Again, congratulations. Now, a brief history of the College of Nursing Honor Society. It was formed in the spring of 2014, holding its first induction ceremony on April 28, 2014. It was formed to recognize our students and recent graduates who demonstrate superior academic achievement, leadership potential, and nurse leaders in the community who are propelling the nursing profession to new heights of scholarship, excellence in practice, and influence in the delivery of healthcare services. Through member communication and innovative programs, the Honor Society seeks to promote the continual professional development of its members and to provide access to speakers who serve as role models for leadership development, challenging all of us and our members to reach for new heights of influence in healthcare. The College of Nursing Honor Society has been developed to conform to the requirements of the bylaws of Sigma Theta Tau, the International Honor Society in Nursing, founded in 1922. And now we have reached this stage, this evening's chapter, chartering, and induction ceremony, when our students, recent graduates, and nurse leaders will be honored. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the founding members of our Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized and hold your applause until I finished all the names. Drs. Mary Germain, Dr. Nellie Bailey, please stand and be recognized. Dr. Maria Rosario Sim, Dr. Leila Sedum, and Professor Joseph Jenas. These are our founding members. I also would like to acknowledge our past and present officers, but my special recognition, and with the special recognition, where is Dr. Mary Germain? Dr. Mary Germain is Professor Emeritus in the College of Nursing. She was key in the early development of the Honor Society and the instrument for the development of our College of Nursing, and now we have the chartering and induction ceremony. I also would like to acknowledge, we missed you the first time, Dorothy Fife is the Associate Vice President of Policy and Planning. Again, thank you for coming and enjoy the evening. I will be remiss if I don't come back to the podium and acknowledge my dear colleague and friend, my partner in crime in healthcare, Dr. Alan Lewis, who is the Dean of the College of Health-Related Professions.
Thank you, Dr. Cruz Richmond. Please join me in congratulating this new chapter of Sigma Theta Tau International. One more round of applause. Now we will receive into membership these outstanding new members. Please rise. Please accept the privileges and responsibilities of membership in the Honor Society of Nursing Sigma Theta Tau International by repeating after me. I accept membership in Sigma Theta Tau International. And I pledge to fulfill its commitment to nursing excellence, knowledge, service, and leadership. Throughout my career. Thank you. Be seated.
Good evening. We will first induct our officers who are new STTI members. Officers, please come forward when I say your name to receive your certificate and sign your name in the membership record. Ms. Patricia DeFusco, Vice President. And Mr. Joseph Jenas, Director. Helping us congratulate and recognize Psi Tau's new members are Dr. Lori Carbo Porter, Dr. Nellie Bailey, Dr. Daisy Cruz Richmond, Ms. Sarah Marshall, and Ms. Gloria Chen. You're supposed to be up here. Here you are. There you go. We would also like to recognize our new members who were unable to attend today's ceremony. We welcome them as well and hope they can join us at our next gathering. Due to the number of inductees, we will not be able to read all of the individual names of the absent members. I would like to take a moment to recognize STTI members who have transferred to this new chapter or who have become a dual or multiple member. Along with our newly inducted, these members will also be considered chartering members of the Psi Tau chapter. Please stand and be recognized when I call your name. Those who have recognition of transfer, dual members, or multiple members of STTI are Sarah Marshall, Nellie Bailey, Veronica Arikian, Maria Rosario Sim, Mary Germain, Shirley Gerard, Perlene Okamakpe, Kimberly Velez, Cynthia Sterling Fox, Roxanne George, Noel Jimenez, Barbara Kitchener, Lauren Ellis, and Susan Saladino. Now that you are official members of the Honor Society, the opportunities to become involved and grow and develop are many and contribute to the nursing profession. Now what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and have the inductees come up, the new inductees that are from our college, and we would ask you to first row to rise, please. And as you come up, you'll come around the back of me, and then you'll go over and get started. Thank you. Leah Bello Handelman. Victoria Berkowitz. Sophia Brown. You have to take pictures of everybody. Peggy Chen. Wing Yi Chung. Marie Clerge. Roche Dawes Moore. Krista Durant. Bridget Furlong. Sean Gums. Julia Hess. Andrea Johnson. Elena Kiselev. Gabriella Laboy. Adrene Yvonne Lewis Hyatt. Eva Martineau Ocasio. Jamie Matson. Sophia Munoz Bennett. Eileen O'Brien. Deirdre O'Halloran. Maylene Perez Torres. Frederica Pierre. Jennifer Post. Anna Rafalovich. Kumar Ramlakhan. It's Reiser, right? Reiser. Jennifer Reiser. Shanika Ross. Irina Ridka. Hi again. Okay. Lorenzo Sanguidolce. Jonine Sumter. Thank you. Megan Sweeney. Hi, how are you? Good. Crystal Wright. How are you? Christina Yoon. Alina Yu. Sarah, these are the nurse leaders coming up, right? These are the nurse leaders coming up, right? Right now. Where are the nurse leaders? Nurse leaders. Right here. Right. Now at this time, we would like to acknowledge the nurse leaders that are being inducted tonight. Gemma Abaring. Adero Gowden. Dmitry Kobrinsky. Joanne Lavin. Leolinda McGowan. Letitia Nero. Ruth O'Donnell. Paul Pavlov. Stephen Truss. Mila Rose Valasaran. Yolette Saintville. Sylvie Jelencherry. Anicia Reese Fraser. Hi, sir. How are you? All right. Gonna help me with this? Yahawa Shah Yashar Allah. Nailed it. Anselm Lala. Okay. I think you're on here, right?
Before that, I'm allowed to teach.
That's all right. This is okay?
Yeah. This is personal.
Azamat Mykotov. And now another round of applause for all of our new inductees, the Sigma Theta Tau. Congratulations. And Lori?
Wow. Please help me congratulate these new members of Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing. Now that you are official members of the Honor Society, the opportunities to become involved and grow and develop as leaders and to contribute to the nursing profession are virtually endless. Personally, I've enjoyed being an active member in many ways. I was a new nurse when I was first inducted. I attended meetings, I helped organize events, and found networking at the chapter and regional levels invaluable when I first was starting off in my nursing career. When I moved to a new area, I led efforts to start a new chapter. Started and held several offices at the chapter level before running for office at the international level. I've had an opportunity to represent Sigma Theta Tau International at the United Nations. I volunteered to serve all across the country, and I have always felt that I received more than I gave in terms of my time and talent. You too will get more than you give. Becoming involved, actively involved, is the key. Volunteer. Take on leadership positions at the chapter level. Ask some seasoned members to help mentor you in becoming involved with STTI. Take advantage of STTI's resources as you learn and grow as professionals. I'd now like to ask Gloria Chan to come forward, our Region 14 coordinator. She's going to share a few words of wisdom.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I have to take a picture of everyone first. It's millennials, huh? Smile. So first of all, I do want to say congratulations to everyone. This is a huge accomplishment. Dr. Lori Carbo-Porter just spoke a little bit earlier about how difficult it is really to get involved in this and to really be accepted because you're invited to join. You just can't join because you want to. I'm sure you also know some individuals that really wanted to join and they couldn't. But that's because you've all shown the ability and the potential to really do something more. And as nurses, whether you're going to be a clinician, an educator, any part of nursing, you're going to excel in it. It's because, well, we've recognized that and we've seen the potential for you to do that. And Sigma Theta Tau really can be used as a vehicle to help promote you. So one thing I do want to just talk briefly about is that you're part of a brand new chapter. So a few of you, when you're signing the book, you're just, what am I doing here? What am I signing this book for? Well, that signature is the very beginning of this chapter, and hopefully as you progress through the years and as you all become people with tons of those little names and little letters behind your name, you become amazing nurses in the future, and you come back here and look through that book and remember this is the start of something. This is the start of something amazing and important, and hopefully you come back every year or come back in 10 years or 20 years and just look back at that book and really recognize that. So that your signature is there as history. I'm not lying, this is the part of history now. And some of you have the honor cords, or you'll recognize some people have these cords or the stoles. That goes with you whatever graduation you have. So whether you graduate as an undergrad, a graduate, you get your doctorate, or you get your 5th doctorate because you're an overachiever clearly, you're going to keep that with you for life. So congratulations, you're stuck with us forever. The other part is that you are part of this one single chapter in this one school. And that's an amazing accomplishment. But now that you're inductees and members of this organization, you're part of something much larger. So I help represent, and am your coordinator for Region 14. And what that means is that I You're part of New York and New Jersey. This is one chapter now out of 33 chapters in New York and New Jersey. And we are just one region out of the entire world of different chapters. So you are certainly part of more than just being in here in this auditorium, in this city, in this state even, or in this country. You're part of a huge organization, and you can really utilize that to the best of your abilities. So also there's a lot about Sigma Theta Tau's promoting about leadership and scholarship and service. And a lot of that can kind of sound very wonderful, but what do you really do with that? So I'm really hoping that you really utilize this membership and do something amazing with it, because there's so many opportunities. If you ever had a question about something, and if you were at work someday or you're in class one day and you're like, well, what is this supposed to be? I'm just kind of curious. Where do I look? Where do I start? You can use a Virginia Henderson repository and look up a clinical question or any sort of question that you have, and that can be your gateway to really understand and find the answer that you're looking for. Let's say you're interested in some sort of global thing. You want to go to a medical mission trip somewhere. Well, you can find pathways to get involved with that through Sigma Theta Tau. You can certainly, if you're interested in doing a lot of research, you can get involved with Sigma Theta Tau through that way. If you're interested in really bettering yourself but don't have the funds to do it, you can apply for a lot of scholarships through Sigma Theta Tau. And of course, there's putting it on your resume and making it look really nice, but I really hope you really do a lot more with it. And also, I do have to mention, those people in those pictures, those are not just random models. Those are legitimate people that you'll meet all over the world. Dr. Carbo Porter, I see her usually maybe once a year, but when I saw her earlier, she remembered what I was doing with my life. And that's an amazing thing that I don't think you'll really get anywhere else, that she really cared enough to ask me how I was doing, remembered exactly what was going on in my career, and really just had a personal interest in. These are the types of people you'll really meet when you're part of Sigma Theta Tau and really get involved. Some of those people in those pictures, I'd be remiss to not mention one of my friends is consistently in those photos. He's now a stock nursing individual or a stock male nursing model in every Sigma Theta Tau poster. So maybe if your goal is one day to be a stock Sigma Theta Tau model, you can just keep joining and keep getting involved with activities. So we do have a few different activities that are coming up in terms of the international level. If you're interested for the adventurous types, you can go to the Sigma Theta Tau Research Congress that's coming up this July in Dublin, Ireland. And for a little closer to home, you can come and join us by the end of October to Sigma Theta Tau's headquarters in Indianapolis, Indiana. So that's a very wonderful opportunity for you to really see what you can do with your membership, because it's not just, it's a wonderful occasion to really get your certificate and really see everybody and really feel proud of yourself, but it's another to really embrace your membership, and I really hope that I get to see you guys there at some point. So thank you very much and congratulations.
And Gloria is not an easy person to keep track of either. I'm going to ask Dr. Cruz Richmond to come up again. Thank you.
I would like to recognize at this point two special guests, Congressman Yvette D. Clarke, representing the 9th Congressional District, Matthew Eugene, representing the 40th Congressional District. Thank you. And would you like to say a few words?
Well, a pleasant good afternoon to everyone. To Chief of Staff, Gwina, did I get it correct? Gwen. To our chairperson of the nursing department, to the leadership of Sigma Theta Tau International, and to my colleague, Councilman Matthew Eugene, Dr. Matthew Eugene, and to the members of Psi Tau chapter in the Honor Society here at SUNY Downstate College of Nursing. It's certainly my honor and my privilege to come and to be a part of this history. It is just so extraordinary to see so many of you who've been inducted today. I want to thank SUNY Downstate College of Nursing for inviting me to this ceremony, your dean, again, Dr. Daisy Cruz Richmond, and my friend, Mr. Michael Harrell, who's Assistant Vice President for Community and Governmental Relations. This institution, for many years, has been a beacon of excellence in healthcare for Central Brooklyn and beyond, supporting the educational development of women and men whose contributions are invaluable to this community, our city, our state, and our nation. Each of you who have been inducted and who are graduating this year were called to the profession of nursing by a commitment to public service and a desire to help people in times of need, when every one of us are at our most vulnerable. As members of the Untitled Chapter of the Nursing Honor Society here at SUNY Downstate, you've already demonstrated an extraordinary capacity for leadership, a skill that will allow you to excel and exceed within your profession and beyond. You are entering the field of healthcare at an exciting moment when the possibilities seem endless. People are now living healthier lives more than ever before in history as a result of the work of healthcare professionals such as yourselves. With the Affordable Care Act, millions of people now have access to healthcare interventions that disrupt illness and disease before their conditions become serious or even deadly. The opportunities are enormous, but there are also challenges. This community still experiences high rates of certain chronic illnesses, such as type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and certain cancers, and with that, correspondingly high rates of mortality. And unfortunately, the Affordable Care Act remains under threat in Washington, D.C., as the man I refer to as number 45 attempts to dismantle the proud legacy of expanded access to health care signed into law by President Barack Obama. As healthcare professionals, you stand at the front lines of these battles, for your work will not stop when you leave the hospital or return home from the clinic. As experts in healthcare, you have the ability to reach into our community to provide preventive, practical information to your families, your neighbors, all of us, about maintaining our health. You also have the ability to become an advocate for expanded access to healthcare, sharing stories from your own personal experience about the critical need for preventive health care and its benefits to our community. So I want to thank you for inviting me to participate in this historic evening. Congratulations to each of you, to your family and friends who supported you on this tremendously rewarding journey. And I wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors.
I would like to invite to the podium Council Member Matthew Eugene to say a few words.
Good afternoon. My name is Matthew Eugene, and I'm the New York City Council member representing District 40. It is an honor and privilege for me to share the podium with my predecessor, our Congress member, Yvette Clark. And also, I would like to commend and thank also Dr. Cruz Richmond, Dean of the College of Nursing, for her leadership and the wonderful job that she's doing on behalf of all nurses. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And I want to also congratulate and thank and welcome the new chief of staff, I hope that I will get it right, Mr. Key Gwen. I'm close, right? Thank you. Close enough. Thank you so very much. It is always an honor for me to come to Downstate Medical Center, one of the best medical institutions in the city of New York, in the state of New York, and also in the United States of America. And it is so because of the leadership and the dedicated, commitment of all our doctors and nurses and medical professionals serving the district that I'm privileged to serve, the 40th district, and also serving New York City and serving United States of America. When I'm talking about nurses, I always want to stay like this. Thank you very much. I got a great deal of gratitude for you, all of you, because I remember when I started my training in the hospital, the first thing the doctors, the teachers told me, you better get along with the nurses, eh? You better get along with the nurses if you want to do a good job. Today I want to congratulate all of you, those who are inducted today, and the other leaders in the nursing department also, for everything that you have been doing day in and day out for the New Yorkers, for the people you have been serving. And I want to congratulate all the inducted for the achievement, because this is the testament of your commitment to health and also your courage. Being a nurse is not easy. If you choose to be a nurse, this is a commitment to sacrifices, because some of the time you got to stay day and night, long hours. You won't see mommy and daddy or your children. This is true commitment. And if we can say that people are living longer, it is because of the nurses, the doctors, and the medical professionals. To all of you, and I congratulate you, and I thank you for choosing to do God work. And I say God works, this is true. You know about CPR, right? When somebody needs CPR, what do? We breathe life into that person. God did it first. He performed the first CPR when he breathed life into man. And to all of you, thank you very much, and God bless you. Now it is my honor and my privilege to present a citation from the great city of New York, and I would like to ask my predecessor, the congressman, to join me to present the citation to the College of Nursing of Downstate Medical Center. Let me read it. It's read, New York City Council, Councilmember Matthew Eugene, Certificate of Recognition, presented to the College of Nursing Honor Society for their induction into the Psi chapter of Sigma Theta and Tau International Honor Society of Nursing. SUNY Downstate Medical Center, April 24, 2017, Matthew Eugene, Councilmember 40th District, and Congressmember Yvette Clark.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Do you want to go on the stage? Oh, you're by the flowers. By the flowers.
Thank you, Representative Clark and Council Member Eugene. Thank you for those kind words. Leading you as members of the Psi Tau chapter at the local level are an elected group of officers. The following persons have been appointed or elected as the first group of officers for this chapter. As your name is called, please come forward right in the front of the podium. President Sarah Marshall, Vice President Patricia DeFusco, you can right up there. Secretary Dr. Veronica Phillips Ericaine, Treasurer Dr. Nellie Bailey, Counselors Maria Rosario Sims and Dr. Susan Saladino. As set forth in the chapter bylaws, the duties of the officers are as follows. The president, as executive officer, administers all business of the chapter and serves as chief representative of the chapter at inter-chapter activities, and as ex officio member of all committees except the Leadership Succession Committee. The vice president performs the duties of the president in the president's absence. The secretary prepares and distributes meeting minutes and correspondence. The treasurer is the custodian of the chapter's funds and proposes budgets to the board of directors. The counselor oversees the membership eligibility process. If your duties are fully understood, please answer yes. Will the members elected as directors please come forward? Joseph Jennis, Leila Sentham, Mary Germain, and Shirley Gerard. The directors facilitate the goals and purposes of the chapter through service on the board of directors. If your duties are fully understood, please answer yes. Will the board of directors please repeat after me in unison? I pledge to fulfill the duties of my position to the best of my ability and to work for the purposes of Sigma Theta Tau International. Thank you. You can be seated. I now recognize Sarah Marshall, the President of the Honor Society.
Okay. We, the Board of Directors, appreciate the confidence our members have placed in us, and we recognize and we realize we have an obligation to serve the interests of our membership, our chapter, and the Honor Society. We look forward to our work in promoting nursing excellence and the Honor Society purposes.
Thank you, Sarah. Each of you will experience membership in your own way. In fact, STTI membership is an experience that is yours to design. I hope you will make use of the many opportunities membership has to offer. Not only do you have the opportunity to be involved locally, but there are opportunities to be involved at the regional and international levels. Each biennium, STTI installs a new president at the international level. This biennium, we proudly installed Dr. Kathy Cantrambone and introduced her as the 31st president of Sigma Theta Tau International. Each president has a call to action. And as chapters, we strive to fulfill our mission. President Cantrambone calls us to influence, to advance global health and nursing through advocacy, policy, lifelong learning, and philanthropy. As you just heard, advocacy is the act or process of pleading for, supporting, or recommending a cause or course of action. Advocacy is a central element of nursing. From the moment we enter the profession, we advocate for our patients. We give voice to what is needed to promote the safety and well-being of those we serve. We advocate for individuals, communities, and populations. We advocate for rights, causes, and issues. We possess the knowledge, skills, relationships, and the passion to be effective advocates. Now is the time to embrace advocacy, to amplify our collective voices as nurses, to bring together stakeholders, and to influence to achieve changes in healthcare. We also are called upon to bring together communities and stakeholders to collaborate on policy discussion and action. We bring credibility to the message and influence decision makers. We are challenged to influence and advance policy in areas where we live and practice. Embrace opportunities to create, influence, evaluate, and change health policy within your practice area. Develop relationships with local legislators, ministers of health, and administrators. Leverage professional networks and social media to share important changes and challenges being made in the policy arena. Advance through lifelong learning. This charge urges each of us to engage in lifelong learning by pursuing advanced education and certifications, and by taking advantage of STTI's resources. The last charge presented to us is one of philanthropy, which means giving of your time and talent in addition to monetary support. Consider performing 90 minutes of service in honor of STTI Founders Day. Volunteer, support STTI's future leadership and research funds, and advocate for STTI's mission. I encourage you all to learn more and participate fully, and participate in fulfilling President Contrambone's call to action. Visit stti.org to find out more. I want to take a minute to thank the family and friends who are here with us this evening. Without all of you, none of this would be possible. Let's have a round of applause for them. As we conclude the ceremony, I want to once again congratulate and welcome our newest members of STTI International. Thank you. Sarah, you want to come up?
Okay, thank you. I would first like to invite all of the new inductees up front so we can get a group photo, and so that we can now place our picture where you saw those others. And then I would like to invite the friends and family and the honoree to a refreshment and reception outside in the atrium. Thank you.
Thank you.